Hello everybody and welcome back for a new release. This time we're going to talk about the 180 stacker, and download is down in the description. It is a little different design, especially the design compressor, but that's not really it we are talking about. This is 110 walls I can into without having to edit the cannon's ticks at all, so that means that you can at least cannon almost to the base. Maybe I know that's 119 walls, so but it's a pretty positive view. You don't have to do anything with the cannon besides build it and press the button, and that is just about it. So now to water it here, because I kind of want to show you guys how to water it. Some of you guys have been asking, and it's not really that hard. On some schematics, I might have released. I'm pretty sure I fixed it on all of the schematics, but there might have been a missing glass right here. Double split water all over the place. But this one has it fixed. It's just for you guys that have some issues with that. But right here, where the booster is, you're gonna water that here. Water all the way for the power here, and you just go to the cannon and just spam it, because there's nothing that can fall overboard and destroy any redstone. So just spam it like that. Now that you've done that, you can do it right there and up here again. Then you can go up in the hammer down and water it as well, so it flows down very nice. And then of course the slab bust here needs water as well. And then you got just quickly check the TNT realigner here, and you can do that, but you don't really need to. And I think that's just about it for the cannon. Then you go down here, you can go around, and right here, this little thing, you have to break the glass to get in here, and then you water that as well. And remember to place the glass back, because when this sand here is getting pushed out, and pushed by TNT over here, some of it might actually be falling in here and create a hybrid shot, and that wouldn't really be nice with it. But that is just about it for that. And then of course right here, I did add a little bit more TNT here, or else it wouldn't really do it right. So just water that as well, and I think that is just about it. Then you water the cannon, and there shouldn't be any issues when you fire it up at all. And let's just make sure here I did it right, because I don't want you guys to accidentally blow up the cannon in a raid. Yep, looks alright. And my server is lacking here a little bit, but everything is nice. Nothing blew up, I'm pretty sure. Nope, everything was nice and clean. And this here is the sand compressor, of course. And then you can build it as high as you actually want. You can build it all the way up to sky limit, but just make sure that the server you are on can actually handle all that sand. And right here is the wet sand. Oh, let me go up. Probably get a bit of vision here. So right here, right next to the hammer, is the wet sand. You can build that as high as you want, but you just try to do the exact same amount than the sand compressor here, because if you are on lava walls and there's no more wet sand, but there's still normal sand, it will stack, but it will not hybrid, and it will make that clip we've been talking so much about. Right here we have the scatter, and you can of course change the ticks in the scatter, and you can actually take 2 repeaters off. That is the max, I'm pretty sure it is. So, but before you do that, always test it with a wall in front of the cannon before you start cannoning at lava walls. But this here should go to lava walls just fine. It is a normal scatter. I just edited 1 repeater, so it will give like it will blow up here, and then the TNT will fall and blow up here, and that gives us this little thing here, so we will actually be able to go to lava walls. Right up here is the hammer down, and it is on 1 full repeater, and I would be surprised if you had to change ticks. I'm pretty sure the cannon is made so you don't have to change ticks at all, no matter what. The hammer down here, that is a mistake. It's not supposed to be there. Good, I haven't made the schematic yet. But right here is the hammer down, and I added 1 more here. Just so it could be a 100 stacker instead of an 80 stacker. The power here should be enough to at least 21 chunks at least. And right here we have the booster for the power as well, but that's not really anything you could touch. Right here's the slap bust. You can disable that by taking that out if you don't need to slap bust. I suggest you take the slap bust off if there is no slabs at all for at least 10 walls. If there's only like one wall where there's no slabs, just leave it on. It's not really worth the time. The TNT realigner is right here, and remember, you have to fill this with TNT. If you don't fill this with TNT and shoot east or west, the cannon will not stack. It will stack the sand to the left or the right, and you'll see there will be some sand to the left or right that are looking weird. But I think that is just about it for this cannon. Right down here, we have the timings for the piston pushes to push out the sand. Do not touch it, because everything is what it's supposed to be. If you have a problem with sand falling down back into the sand compressor, for some reason, it may be one sand, maybe, all depending on the server. I did test this on the... I haven't tested on Archon, of course the cannon server's down, but all the other servers I first mentioned in my 60 stacker auto, I all tested my cannons on there and made sure it works. But if there's one sand falling down, you can change one single tick on here. One tick, no more than one tick, and it should be working just fine. If you experience that the sand is going up, but it's still then it's falling down again, you can remove one tick and it should solve the issue, but I doubt that will be the case, because this cannon here should have the right ticks for almost any server whatsoever. If you have experienced that some of the sand lands right here in like a few seconds after you press the button, that means that this sand here from the sand compressor is not going to be fall down, so all the sand will not end up in the cobweb before this pushes. So that result in sand still falling while the glass is going out, which will result in that sand is getting up here, then it goes in again, but then it goes out straight away, and that will give us that small sand right here that will actually interrupt with the sand compressor. But that is also an easy fix. You can just add 1 or 2 ticks to this one, and it should solve the issue. If you experience that some of these pistons here, like this one, is going out one, and it is a visual glitch, or it's not a visual glitch, I don't really know, but it is actually preventing the sand from falling down in that little spot sometimes, and that is really annoying. But you can add 1 tick to it, and I'm pretty sure it won't do it again. But normally it's just a visual glitch where it looks like it's out, but it's really in, as you just saw 2 seconds ago here. But everything else should work just fine here. Don't mess with anything at all besides what I just told you. If you have any problems, you can change that, but all in all, you don't need to change anything of this cannon. I will be impressed if you guys can find a tick you can add somewhere because it's fucking up or something like that, because I tested this on a lot of walls. This is over 100 walls, so it should work absolutely perfect with slabs at bottom and everything. So it should work absolutely perfect, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this autocannon. Remember to like my videos and comment if you have any questions about this cannon, or any suggestions or problems or anything like that, and I will be happy to answer your comments. And a lot of you guys have been commenting me, and I hope that I will be able to answer all of your comments. But sometimes some of them slips out, and I'm sorry about that. But everything looks cool, and remember that on Minecraft I might not always answer, because when I am on MineLink, I am mainly very busy, and that is because I want to release these cannons for you, and I have a lot of server I need to check them on and make sure that all the ticks are right and figure out what ticks works on all servers and stuff like that. So it can get kind of busy here with the auto stackers here, and that's why it's a little big project here. And soon I have to do a new sand compressor as well. But that is not to worry about. I will still be releasing all the autocannons, don't worry about that. But all in all, here's the 100 stacker, and remember to subscribe to my channel, guys. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.